welcome to the craft room at Shabby Art Boutique. I'm Kerry-Ann and I've got a sweet little project to share with you today. This is actually an Etsy listing. It's just new in my store. I've just recently made these with my craft room membership and everyone just absolutely loved them. So I thought I'd share these with you as well. So both of these designs, there's sort of one is red and I guess it could be more masculine, and one is pretty and pink and probably more suited for a lady. They are both in the one listing, so you do get both of them, and they're really super quick and easy to make. You just need a couple of pieces of card. You've got your little pocket there. You've got your hot chocolate sachets going there. So this holds a standard sized hot chocolate, so 3.5 by 5 inch, which is pretty standard around the world. Enough room to pop in a candy cane there as well. And I've also included a tag in both of the designs so that you can write on there, but there's also plenty of room here on the other side to be able to write a message in there if you wanted to. You could even stick in a gift card. There's lots of things you could do with that little area. And of course our little pink one, just got the really cute little Santa cup on the front. It's the same thing. The candy cane, plenty of room for your hot chocolate sachets. This is a pretty pink and white spot. I don't know if you can see it there. It also comes with a cute little card. So you don't have to use the little tags, but they're there if you want to. And as I said, plenty of room there to write on the other side. And there's always some artwork on the back, which is different to the front. It's just slightly different, but very similar. So they're really, really cute little projects. And I know in the craft room, a lot of people were really enjoying them and wanted more. So I thought, well, I will share them here on Etsy for you to be able to join in as well. And I've got a very, very quick little tutorial because they are so basic and easy to make. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll have a quick look at how to make them. Okay, so let's make a start on our hot chocolate treat holders. In the printable, there are 2 different treat holders, the red and the pink, and there are 4 pages for each of them. So you have your main artwork, the actual cover of the treat holder, and the pocket and tag for inside. Plus there's also a backing sheet that you can put just on this one here on the main cover, because that'll be the inside of your cover. So very easy. So I'm going to start by cutting out all the individual items. They're all just basic square cuts, very easy to do, so you don't need to watch me do that. So I'm just going to quickly do that off camera and come back and we'll start assembling. Now these little sachet holders, they take about around about 15 minutes to put together, so they're quite a quick project. You'll need some ribbon to tie it up with, and I'm just using some seam binding for this one, and I allowed about 25 centimeters, which is about 10 inches for each side to tie the bows. Probably a little bit excessive. You could probably do 8 inches. So I think I did cut a little bit off on the other one, but yeah, so just a little bit, some kind of ribbon just to tie it off with. It holds sachets that are 3.5 inch by 5 inch, so that's the pretty standard size around the world, but there's actually a little bit of wriggle room there, so there's room to for something a bit bigger. There's also room in mine. I'm just putting in a candy cane as well. But of course you don't have to use coffee. You could put something else in there. You could perhaps wrap a biscuit and put a biscuit and a chocolate sachet in there. It's all up to you, but they're very quick and easy to make, and they're great little token gifts to give to friends and family, co-workers, to pop in stockings. There are lots of little things you can do with them. So now I'm just going to take off the very edge there, little corner, just with the small one, not a big one, just a little tiny bit there on each corner. It just makes it look a little bit nicer. And I'll also be doing it on our cover as well. So I might as well do that now while I've got it out. Just on the 4 outer corners there. So yes, as I said, they're super quick and easy to put together. And if you were making a whole lot of them, it would be even quicker. Have a little production line going. Okay, next I'll just go with the scoreboard and we'll score our lines. Okay, we just have 2 score lines to do on our front cover, just where the 2 colours meet. So it's very, very simple. I haven't even drawn them on there because it's very easy to see where they need to be. There's 2 on there. Now on your actual pocket, we need to do each of the 4 lines across there where all the colours meet, and the 2 here. Now, a very important thing to show you with the pocket is it's not really obvious on the actual pocket. I'm going to hold it up nice and close for you. There's a little line here and here on the side. We need to cut up into there. I'm actually just going to take a tiny little slither out while I'm there. Tiniest little piece. This is so we can turn the corner on the pocket, so to speak. I'll just show you that now. So I've taken out those tiny little pieces just at the bottom there, because when we fold this up, let's move this out of the way, we're going to form a box at the base. And I like to get this done first so it can be drying while I'm assembling the front cover. So I've just turned those up. So that's those little bits just there. I've just turned them up. They're going to fold in like so. And now they're going to glue down, but so we're forming a little box at the back. So I'll show you that again. Fold all this up, pop those little tabs in, and pull our sides across, and it forms a little box. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue just underneath there, just some white glue, just to hold that in place. And I've got some little clips here that I'll also just, where are they, to put on there. There they are. Just to hold it all in place while it's drying, and I'll get on and make the cover, and that'll be dry in no time. So I'll just put a little clip on there, a little bulldog clip. Same on this side. White glue doesn't take very long to dry. But... So we've made our little box, a little box pocket. So now I've done that, I'm just going to mark halfway on there. Probably should have done it before I put the sides around, but it doesn't matter. Halfway, and I'm just going to use my hole punch just to take out a little notch, not much. There we go. Now, if you like to use a bit of it distressing, this is where you would do it. I really don't use much on my projects, but I know a lot of people do like to use it. So I'm just going to put a little bit around the edges there. There we go. That's all nice on the back there. So I'm just going to leave that on the side to dry. There's just the 2 score lines on there. Just going to fold those up. Use my bone folder just to do the crease. There we go. So we have 2 lots of artwork to go on the front there. Once again, if you're going to add a little bit of distressing, now would be the time to just do that. But I'm not one to do a lot, but I know some people really like that quite vintage look. So now would be the time to be getting that done. From there. So I'll just do a little bit here on the cover as well. Super quick and easy. I like these really easy projects to do, just an afternoon, Saturday afternoon, sitting there just doing a little bit of crafting. You've got something to show for it at the end of your crafting session, and something lovely to give to other people. There we go. It's just a little bit of distressing on there. Right, before I glue these into place, so there's a different artwork for each one. I'll put that down so you can see it. I've got our ribbon here. As I said, so about 10 inches, 25 centimetres, and I'm not going to eyeball that one. I want them to be even, so I am going to measure it. Perfect, so that they line up when we actually close it. Right, I'll just grab my hot glue gun. Right, I'm just using a little bit of hot glue to put these on just so it's nice and quick. What we want when we're doing videos for others to watch. No one wants to be sitting around for ages watching the boring stuff. That on there. Okay, just use my spreader to push that down. Okay, now I'm going to use white glue to put our artwork on. And I think I'm just going to grab my tape. I'm going to use tape as well. Just think that'll just make it nice and quick and make the project really easy. I'll glue around the edges, but just put some tape through the middle. This is just 1/2 inch tape. And it's these sort of things that make these projects, you know, really quick. And look, I don't like tape for a lot of projects, but I think for something like this is just a throwaway gift. It's just something to give someone. It's cute to have at Christmas. They won't be keeping it forever. And by putting the glue around the very edge, it's going to stay stuck anyway. But it just makes it super quick to put together. And we like super quick projects this time of the year, don't we? Right, that'll do us. Bring this back in place. Okay. Always just check there's no up or down with this one, no particular print. So that's okay. That one on there, put this one on here. How cute. Okay. I'm going to take the tapes off first before I put the glue on. Oops, there we go. Just using white glue. It's a nice little bead all the way around the edge. And there's a bit of excess there. I'll just make sure that's on there. Okay, I'm not measuring this. I'm just going to eyeball it to sort of basically get it. It looks like it's pretty centralized. There we go. Done. Too easy. Do the same with the other side. Same thing, bit of white glue around the outside. So you can see how if you were doing quite a few of these, you just had it all lined up as a little production line. It'd be really quick. Really super quick. Okay, I might just put a bit more just there. There we go. Right, just make sure they look pretty even. In the center. Cover done. See, super quick and easy. There we go. Now, our box pocket should have dried by now. Let's grab that from over here. And it's just going to go down on here, down fairly close to the bottom, so you've got plenty of room to put your sachets in. So I'm just going to use white glue for that. You could have, of course, used hot glue if that's sort of, if you prefer to use that. I'm going to use white glue. I like that you get a bit of wriggle room with white glue. There we go, it's sort of in the centre. And when I'm happy with that, I'm just going to turn it around and use my bone folder just to go in there and, oops, it's not slided around like that. Push it down, put it back where it needs to be. It is. Just firm that down so you can't get your fingers in there. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm just going to leave that to dry for a few minutes before I put the sachets in. So I'll come back in a second. So all that's left to do now is to pop in a couple of hot chocolate sachets and a candy cane. And I also included a tag that you can write on, but of course you've got the inside cover you can also write on if you want to. If you want to leave a message for someone. Put that in there. There we go. And it's done. That easy. Really super quick and easy. Now these are in my Etsy store now. They are in the one, you get to get both designs in the one listing. And I'll put a direct link there for you for letter and for A4 sizes. So I've got both sizes in there. There we go. So how cute's that? Really, really quick and easy. And I a really nice little token gift for Christmas. Thanks for watching. See you soon.